Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you love all things automotive, from the latest supercars to legendary classics, you're in the right place. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on any of our exciting content. Today, we have something special for all the car enthusiasts out there. We're diving into the history of the world's first automobile, the Benz Patent-Motorwagen. So, let's take a step back in time and explore this iconic piece of automotive history. The Benz Patent-Motorwagen holds the prestigious title of being the world's first true automobile, invented by Karl Benz. This groundbreaking vehicle changed the course of history and laid the foundation for the modern automotive industry. But how did it come to life, and what made it so revolutionary? Let's break it down. The origins of the Benz Patent-Motorwagen. In the late 19th century, the world was on the brink of a major technological shift. At the time, people relied on horse-drawn carriages, and the idea of an engine-powered vehicle seemed like science fiction. But one German engineer, Karl Benz, was determined to make this dream a reality. In 1885, Benz, who had already made significant contributions to the development of stationary engines, began working on his vision for a self-propelled vehicle. By 1886, he had completed his design for what would become known as the Benz Patent-Motorwagen. The Benz Patent-Motorwagen was a single-cylinder, four-stroke engine that had 2 horsepower and a top speed of around 16 kilometers per hour, 10 miles per hour. It was powered by gasoline, a relatively new fuel at the time, which made it one of the first vehicles to use an internal combustion engine as its power source. The vehicle itself had a very unique design for its time. It featured 3 wheels, 2 in the rear and 1 in the front, similar to a modern tricycle. The frame was constructed from steel and wood, with large spoked wheels. The steering mechanism was operated by a tiller, not a steering wheel. Simple drivetrain. The vehicle used a single forward gear and chain drive system to transfer power to the rear wheels. This vehicle was not only an engineering marvel, but it was also very practical. Its lightweight construction and compact engine made it an ideal candidate for a motorized carriage, especially in comparison to the bulky steam-powered vehicles of the time. The first test drive on July 3, 1886, Karl Benz took the first test drive of the Patent-Motorwagen in Mannheim, Germany. It was a historic moment, as this was the birth of the modern automobile. But while Benz was proud of his achievement, the road ahead wasn't easy. In fact, the early years of the Patent-Motorwagen were filled with skepticism. People were not ready to accept the idea of a horseless carriage. Many thought it was impractical, and some even considered it a dangerous invention. However, Benz's wife, Bertha Benz, played a pivotal role in promoting the car. In 1888, without informing her husband, Bertha took the Patent-Motorwagen on the world's first long-distance road trip, driving from Mannheim to Pforzheim, a distance of around 106 kilometers, 66 miles. This journey demonstrated the car's potential and proved its reliability to the public. The Benz Patent-Motorwagen is widely recognized as the first practical automobile. Its success laid the groundwork for the automobile revolution, leading to the mass production of cars in the 20th century. Karl Benz went on to found Benz C, which eventually merged with Daimler Motor and Gesellschaft, DMG, in 1926 to form the company we know today as Mercedes-Benz. While the Benz Patent-Motorwagen was far from perfect, with many modern features still to be invented, it was the very first spark that ignited the automotive industry. It led to advancements in engine design, suspension systems, fuel technology, and eventually the development of the vehicles we drive today. The Benz Patent-Motorwagen was patented on January 29, 1886. The patent number was DRP 37435. The original Motorwagen's engine was 0.75 liters in displacement, and it could reach up to 16 kilometers per hour. Bertha Benz's historic road trip in 1888 helped refine some of the vehicle's mechanics, such as the introduction of brake lining. Originally, the car had wooden brakes. The Benz Patent-Motorwagen is more than just a historical curiosity. It's the beginning of a revolution that has shaped the world we live in today. From the moment Karl Benz took it on that first test drive to the legacy it left behind, The Benz Patent-Motorwagen remains an icon in automotive history. So, there you have it, the Benz Patent-Motorwagen, now the world's first true automobile, and a key chapter in the story of how we got to where we are today with modern cars. I hope you enjoy this deep dive into automotive history. If you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an upload. Drop a comment below with any thoughts or questions you have about this historic car. Until next time, keep driving forward.